Hey, what's up everybody? My name's Dean. We're going to continue our career mode today. We're not going to have the camera again today, just because this time, I really just wanted to focus a lot on the gameplay, and sometimes the camera just, it takes that away from you, because you're trying to look at the camera, you're trying to look at the game, and I want to get ourselves pushing up. We obviously made 144 not out in the last game. We now got a 50 over game coming up against Franger. Let's see if we can get some good runs. I'm a little disappointed by the fact my form is still on that straight line. I want it to be up. Up, I say, up. Frankston have won the toss, and they have chosen to bat first, which means we'll be chasing some kind of a total. Hopefully not a big one. Andy Owen, 7 matches, 6 wickets. Hopefully snags one today. Look at that massive hill in the background. Oh, catch it! Yes, it is! The big full toss off the first delivery was an attempted Yorker, but it actually pulled out the wicket. Jeez, I'm just trying to get into my rhythm and I get a gift to begin. Have a look at that. Bang. Marsh with the catch. Levi Simons goes. I don't even know how to follow that ball up. It's bloody good. Oh, field that yourself, mate. Now, for those wanting to know, the camera will be returning fairly soon. It's more of just a thing that I'm doing, I guess, while we're still on these really slow, low wickets, and that's something that obviously they're very soft pitches, something that just makes the game like a little bit extra boring at times. So I really wanted to try and make it as enthusiastic as possible and really focus on the game rather than just getting out constantly on a slow wicket and just trying to force myself to really play properly. Oh, there's a wicket. Later, mate. His leg stump is gone. And he's just driving the wrong line there as the plane goes overhead. I'm sure he can use that as an excuse. Oh, there was a plane. Its noise annoyed me. Anyway, Wyatt Allen, gone for 2. And that's it. So they're all out for 168. As I find myself, once again, opening the batting. High score of 144, not out. 350s and 100. In what has been a very promising start to my career. 427 runs so far here in club cricket. And already, look at that, starting with a lot of confidence after taking a couple of wickets. And we talked about the outfield possibly being a quick one. We'll see it here. Big test of whether or not it is. We're going to pick up a 3. And already, max level confidence after one shot. And I am seeing it like a beach ball right now. I'm in form. I'm in good touch. That's a boundary. And this is going to be how I think Andy Owen plays the shorter forms of the game, because we know he's a very, very good short form player. He used to hit plenty of runs. Oh, even there, he's just pulled that away. It's been smashed to the boundary once again. So what a start. 11 from my opening 3 balls, and the field continues to change. Oh, it's just class right now. He's in some touch. I wonder if my confidence is off the back of my previous couple of games, or if it's off the fact of the bowling. Again, you've seen a field change to sort of chase where I've just hit that shot. Oh, and again, this time not quite out of the middle, although the timing was ideal. And we just pick up the 1. So what a start it's been from me. Oh, I reckon I hit that straight back to the bowler. I don't know if it was a bump ball, but it's a single. Bit of a race going on between the opening batsmen here. 17 from 17, Tucker, and I'm 18 from 7. So he's obviously started to work his way into his innings. There could be 2 here. I hit it pretty well. We are going to come back for that second run. End of the... Oh, I was going to say end of the over, because my the thing at the bottom right is actually showing up wrong. It's like showing the previous over. Now my total... Oh, my next challenge is score 100 runs. Do you think we could do it in one match? Don't know. Oh, that's beaten the fielder. And it's racing away. Might hold up in the back end. No, it should get to the rope. That's 4 more. And see, off the back of that previous 100, obviously we were able to increase our players' rating a little bit. And get him into a little bit of form. That one's in the air. And, oh, it's been put down. It was a good shot, but there was a fielder there. And that really should have been the back of me. Again. That's taken this time. Again, it was in the air. And on this occasion, it was taken. So they get the wicket they were after. It was the same fielder. I didn't quite want to hit this one in the air. I wanted to sort of keep it along the ground, but it's obviously lack of control and a good catch. Taken below his knees. I'll be disappointed with that one. 4 fours there, but 26 from 12. It was a quick fire innings, but obviously it ended pretty quickly. And it was a pretty simple win in the end. Finn Chambers, the player of the game, he took 4 for 43. We got their 2 down in the end. Alan Tucker, 92 from 85, not out. And we chased it down in just 25 overs. So the next game is a 2020 game. We are going to play it right now, because why wouldn't we not play it right now? At a game here between Fitzroy and Richmond. It is 2020 cricket, and based off our one-day performance in the first match, you would actually expect me, Andy, or me playing as Andy Owen, to dominate because of the way that he went about his cricket in the last one. So we are going to keep going. We are going to win the toss here. I wonder if we're going to bat. We're going to bowl first, so we're going to know exactly what we're going to chase. Remember, we are still opening the batting. We'll see what we do with the ball if we bowl at all. Obviously, it's only 4 overs. Whether they choose to hand us the ball at any given point is up to them. But that is something we can work out for the future. And I have been handed the ball here after, obviously, a really good run with the ball in the last game, taking 2 wickets for not a lot of a couple of overs. I think I only bowled 3 or 4 overs, but I took 2 for 7 or 8 or 9. Oh, that looked very much like it was going to go on to hit the stumps, but the outside edge may have just saved Keifel. Oh, he's just going to roll onto the stumps. Not quite. End of the first over from me. Third over of the match. None for 19. They're not willing to take a risk, are they? They're more than happy to play it along the ground, but not to go in the air. That one's in the air, and that's out. Yeah! So again, it pretty much goes exactly with what I was saying. They didn't want to hit it in the air, and this one was just driving on the up from the full toss. Andy Owen takes the wicket. Now it's McAvoy who sends it on its way through square leg, and that's a boundary. So his strength is obviously that glance. I'm going to keep him away from doing that. Oh, his weakest skill is the drive. So if I get him driving outside off there, I would expect a wicket to fall. Oh, that's an edge, and he was driving, and it is a wicket. So again, we get to call it. Owen gets his second. That's 2 games in a row. He's got a couple of wickets. This one just nipping away, outside edge. And Owen McAvoy goes. Might have actually been off the toe of the bat. We'll have a look in just a second here. But let's just zoom in on this one. Where did it go? No, it is just off the bottom outside edge of the bat, but it was a wicket nonetheless. Now, this bloke, same thing. Weak skill is the drive. We pitch it up to him and get it outside off. Oh, maybe we see an edge. But I've only got 1 more over left in me after this one. 2.5 overs, or 2.5 overs, sorry. 2 for 10. Make that 2 for 14 at the end of 3. As this one looks to go to the boundary. At the end of the 14th over, 5 for 102. Oh wait, it didn't even reach the boundary. They're going to run 5 here. They are going to run 5. So I get my 5th and final over here. It's 5 for 110. Oh. Oh, again, he's hit it straight back at me. Possible catching opportunity, but obviously my fielding skills are no good at this stage. And that's the end of that over. 5 for 113. My 4 overs are done. We'll find out what we need to chase right now. So 166 is again the total to be chasing as I make my way to the middle, averaging 56.63, 453 runs, 350s and 100, as we already knew earlier in the day. Required run rate, 8.52. Made just the 6 runs in the opening over. Ball's not hit too badly, just the 1. Spinner comes on in the 3rd over. I'm just 2 runs from 3 balls. I'm trying to pierce gaps, but you see, yet to do that. Only 4 balls to really try and do it. And this target of 167 looks like something that we're going to make child's play, I reckon. So I, again, just can't quite get onto that one. Oh, I've somehow found a way to manage the ball through that gap. And again, we just get another couple. So get to really smash the ball. It's not as bright a day. The last game, look, this is very, very overcast. Looks pretty gloomy. Last day looked pretty nice. That's a big full toss. And it's smashed to the boundary. So that's what we're after. The bad ball and put it away. Oh, I've hit it straight to the fielder. Oh, Tucker, you get there safely, mate. We're going at about 9 and over right now. None for 44 or 4.5. It's been a successful start. Owen here diving to get himself safe, and he does. So 9 runs and over is the current run rate. None for 45 after 5. And that is a little bit higher than the required of 8. So we should start to see a short ball maybe. I was waiting for a short ball. I was hoping for a short ball more than anything because I feel very confident with that pull shot. But if you have a look here, there's a mid-wicket, a deep mid-wicket, a mid-on, like a long-on, and a deep square leg. So there's plenty of guys back and around, and we can just knock the ball for some easy couple of twos. Again, unable to really do anything about it. Big dive put in there from Randolph. And 21 from 15. It's not a bad score from us so far, but we are obviously looking to have a bit more of an impact. And that shot is that impact. So it goes to the boundary. It looks like it's going to go to the boundary anyway. And it does. You never know these days. The outfields are very slow. The pitches are pretty rubbish. Your shots can be nice and big like that. You just don't know if it is going to hold up in the field. And have a look at this. It sort of just slows last minute as the fielder almost gets to it. And now look at the field. It is spread all around. So I'm not sure that it's the wisest choice because it will mean that there are twos to be had in most areas. I can't hit I don't have a lot of power. So I am not going to hit the ball to a fielder on the rope unless I choose to. And I feel like that's a silly thing for them to think about me even doing. Because I am just going to hit the ball sort of like that. And once again, Randolph gets us back for a second and I come back as well. So it's another simple 2. Again, I can just punch it way to the leg side and turn and come back for a 3rd consecutive 2. Even that one's pretty nice. And while it's hit with some gusto, and ideally, we still get the 2. So I think there's been 10 from this over just in 2s alone. Or maybe 8. There's been 4 balls this over. So it's been 8. 4 2s in a row. And my play's really tired, so I'm just going to take a single from that one. Oh, even that was a really nice shot. Really well played. Am I coming back for a second? I am, and I steam home. I'm quick between the wickets. Don't bowl it straight, though. It's exactly what I told you to not do. Bowl it straight. And he bowled it straight. And this is going to go to the rope. Oh, please don't stop because I've stopped running. It gets there. That's the 50 partnership between me and Randolph. Just a single here to end the over. So I'll get the strike back again. 1 for 97. Randolph 27 from 18. He's making himself known as well. You can see that field up behind square on the leg side has really put himself in a good spot actually. Turning and coming back to the second. The bowler's end was the call. The throw went to the keeper's end and I got back comfortably. It was the right end to go to. And that is the half century for Andy Owen. Just the 3 boundaries in it as well. 151 strike rate. That was smart from me. I was really, really wanting to play that into the offside. But as soon as I saw it was pitched in the leg side area, definitely had to change my shot choice. Well, that's in the gap. That's nice. There's a couple here. I'm extremely tired, but my guy must be very, very fit to keep running these 2s. Oh, I've got elbow tendonitis. Oh, no. Is that from whipping the ball away constantly? Oh, dear. So there's 57 from 43. If we look from a batsman's perspective, mostly behind square. Very little has been played in front of square. And if I'm injured, obviously I don't want to retire hurt, but I have some kind of injury. Elbow tendonitis, as it says.
Yes.
We do just want to be running these ones and maybe not facing the rest of these balls.
Yep.
So my timing hasn't been great. There's 2 more here. I wonder if we can just finish this with maybe one. I haven't hit a 6 ever in my career, I don't think. I think I've got the skills yet. Oh, it's straight to the fielder. And he's taken the catch. So I didn't quite see out the innings. Gone late in the piece for 60. It's around about my average score, this rate. And they're going to finish it off very comfortably. It's an 8-wicket victory. Here are some of the highlights. Big shot over the top of the covers. And then this one sliced over the top again. It's pitched up a little more. And it just rolls away to the rope. Thought it was going to pull up, but no, it got there in the end. And this one over the top on the leg side behind square. Really gave it some height. Before finally, you see my dismissal. It was not really a short ball. I've tried to swing it behind square. And Bush takes the catch. Well, not even looking at it. So at the end, Andy Owen is actually given player of the game for his 2 for 18 and the 60 runs from 46. He's in good touch, I reckon, this bloke. Very good touch. Another couple of wickets, another handy lot of runs. There we go. We've got some form, as you can see. It's given us the tick of approval with that form spiking, and it's pointing up. So if we look at our players' selection status, oh, there it is. They've noticed our form, the one-day cup, the cup, and the Sheffield Shield in terms of the Australian JLT stuff, because obviously that is Australia, and we have those licensed leagues, so that is the state league. So they have noticed. They have noticed us. It's like a notice me senpai type of thing. And you have a look at the last, I mean, you look at the whole career, really. The batting average of 46 is sort of flowed. There's been 1, 2, 3, 4 half centuries and a big 100 with a batting average of 46.64. So it has been obviously a very good start to our career. Strike rate of 99, and even with the ball, that's now 10 wickets we've taken. So you got to be pleased with that, and 513 runs so far from just 11 innings in our career. But that'll do it for today's episode, guys. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching. As you can see, we are actually improving our man, Andy, the legend, Owen. I'll see you guys later.